Going back into my journey. Oh, so nostalgic. I'm very open about my journey and everything. Going back into communication, that's how this journey has been. Uh, when I was in London, I was talking briefly with Trang before that. When I was in London, but I learned one thing. They taught me about talking. They taught me about keep your spine straight, let the vocal cords and everything breathe, be straight, and then talk. But when you talk, these muscles, this is what I spoke to Trang once, these muscles, ease them out. Let your tongue completely move in your mouth. Trust me, try that in your own time. Talking about anything under the sun changes everything the way you talk. Simple addition. I'm just adding the same thing on. I'll try to be a bit quick. I understand there's a lot of different burning questions which I would love to get to. So there's quite a few of these. I'll try to skim through. Through the journey of the day one we started, the purpose was to put bread on table. I'll keep moving so everybody can see the slides. This will go on YouTube as well, so one day you can go back and look at these slides again. If you want a copy of this presentation, just send me an email and I'll send you a copy of all these slides. When I started as a cleaner, it was just a journey to put bread on the table for me and my family. But as the time progressed, as the challenges we saw in the disability sector with the participants, with the support workers, the mental health challenges with the families, the challenges that support coordinators feel at times, the way they get kicked around by somebody in the sector for mere communication challenges or the miscommunication about something, it's changed me. So eventually we are working towards a vision of empowering the NDIS participants, and with these events, the cost that we're putting in and everything and the time effort is to extend those services and share a little bit of a knowledge every time we gather people to extend that support to the NDIS participants in one way or the other for a better living, independent living, a better choice and control, and for empowering the service providers to further empower the NDIS participants. A lot of people ask, what do we do? We do a lot of core services. These are all the core support services that's covered under the core budgets. Core services is not only providing a service to the NDIS participant within their home or taking them out into the community. It is with the laundry, the cleaning, the gardens, the maintenance issues, helping them even iron out their laundries, or could be things like taking out the rubbish or cleaning up the house so they are living more in a healthy circumstances. People who've been in the sector, how many people have been into the NDIS participant's house who can relate to the keeping the house clean? How many times in a week have you cleaned somebody's house, maximum, spending 3 hours a shift as a cleaner? How many times a week? I have had a client who pretty much needed a cleaning support 3 hours a shift, 5 days a week. The house pictures, we did not trust our own cleaner. We had to have the pictures for the before and after the job. 3 hours, the work they did, tremendous. And the house circumstances, the way somebody was looking after the house, really needed some help. Over the journey, we started in Melbourne. At the moment, we're active in Sydney, Brisbane, and Adelaide. We're trying to keep our boundaries very, in a very streamlined to make sure that we stick with the core services at the moment. But there are opportunities that keep coming to us to extend into different services where the need are. We are looking for different opportunities, but at the same time, we are looking at different partnerships with different people, different professions, specialists and everything on how we can work together on extending that support to the current participant network that we have and the current provider network that we are working with. If somebody's got an opportunity, an option, I'm happy to discuss anytime. Coming to networking and the topic of the day, it's one of my favorite slides. I pretty much have it on all my presentations. See, The purpose of the networking, it's better outcomes. We need to share the knowledge. We have Trang here. She loved the idea about sharing the knowledge and understanding about talking to the providers. She was hesitant at first day when we talked. So like, why would somebody need that with the NDIS public? When I spoke to her that the people here in the sector are facing a severe challenge about communicating about a service that they're providing in an industry, in a sector that has got very much exhaustive process, 50 things that somebody has to deal with, providing a simple 3-hour support and care, we miss out on a lot about how to talk to people, how to convey a message. She felt it. She's here today. Shivani and Rajat here with Zango, they've built up a software that is amazing, that is helping out a lot of different providers and streamlining different services. But if we are not talking to somebody about the knowledge that we have, about the process that we have built, the assistance and help and support that we are extending to someone and what you can learn out of it, like the way we talk, Karam, if you are able to talk in a similar manner, maybe you'll be hosting these events one day. If I'll take my early retirement, and I'll be sitting out there just sipping a coffee, and I'll be here for a free coffee and a chat just to get some pictures taken and be live on social media. You never know. Solutions, creative solutions, as simple as how to talk. But at the same time, there are various things. So if you are thinking of anything, do remember that for the Q&As. Ask me a question about that. How do we do this? How do we do that? There are ways to manage the audits and everything. Donna took me out and we were talking about making some things easy for people within the sector. It is amazing. We're going to touch base on that later. I'll just randomly pick up on a few different slides from a few different presentations and throw in every time I'm here on the stage. Investing in self-growth for business. I'll read it out. I kind of don't remember. In today's dynamic business landscape, entrepreneurs must prioritize personal growth to unlock their full potential. Do we agree? Learning something new? How many people agree? Raise your hands. What did you guys invest in 1 hour to learn something new in the last 1 week?
I watch YouTube 5 hours a day.
What did you?
Yeah, and I do it when I'm putting my makeup on, when I'm driving, and when I go to bed. And I learn everything I can about marketing, PR, media, and building a business.
You don't need to learn marketing, Monique.
Oh, I do. I'm always refreshing.
PR, media, come on.
Everything.
Learn something new. You're the best one at it. Anyone else? What was the latest 1 week that you learned? You always learning, not you. Yes. Leadership. Perfect. Give us something about leadership.
Leadership is something that you set an example of. You don't. It's not a dictatorship. It's not something that you indoctrinate and oversee. It's something that you set by example, lead from behind, so that your team says, "Didn't we do a good job?"
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's through reading.
That's through YouTube, reading, audiobooks.
I had an argument with my professor in my MBA, a doctor, about something at one day. Leadership, I told him one day that, sir, leadership is definitely leading by example, theoretically, exactly, but leadership is not directing the team from behind. It is directing the team from the front line. You need to lead by example, but you need to do it to the letter. You need to pull and push and drag them along into the right path, in the journey and towards the goal ahead. So there's a lot of experiences. People don't want to do when you tell them to do. They want to see. They want to follow by example. Oh, you're doing this. That's how we do it. Nice. And my mind is going back that I always come at the front end of the stage. Why the personal growth is important. Improved decision making. If you learn about leadership, if you learn some better skill about marketing, something different about how you can manage your accounts, or something about how you can talk differently to your team, to your support workers, to a participant, or do a paper, or make a little bit one change in the intake form, what you can do that can better your compliances and everything. And you've got a skill and a knowledge which a lot of other people out there that do not have. Do you agree? Yes? No? No, not many people get it. If I tell you that there is a particular field that you have, if you add that into your intake form, like getting a simple thing like check to get an agreement from the person that, okay, they agree to the privacy policy and terms of service that you have published on your website when they're filling out a form. It's a heavy part of the compliances. How many people know this from before? How many people did not know this before now? Anyone? Yes, something new. Yeah, a lot of people know that. So,
Can you say that again, Bobby?
when somebody is filling out a form, when you're filling out a form, even to sign up a free email account, and you put in all your details, your name, your address, your phone number, it asks you that you agree to the terms of service and the privacy policy. And it's linked to the privacy policy, how your information is going to be used by that business. So you have to agree. Without that, you cannot submit it. So it's a disclosure of your entire privacy policy as well, to make sure that you're making the other person aware about what your norms and how you are going to retain and use that information. Just a simple thing, but it goes a long way. Every form since after that, for the last 5 to 6 years that I've created, even a simple send me a message, you have to check a box on all my different websites and all the different websites I've built for somebody else out there. Simple stuff. A positive entrepreneurial mindset, focusing on the solutions, not just the problems. The problems will be there every day. There are problems. I can see a lot of different people are hungry. We want food. Food's coming. So I'm solving that problem already. Okay. I've got water. Hydrate wisely. I've noted it down. Hydrate wisely. Positive self-talk. Talk to yourself. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, well, how do I do this? How do I do that when I'm driving? My father used to do that when he was driving. And he'll be talking and talking to the steering wheel in the car. I was like, why do you do that? Oh, and I have no answer to that to my kids either today. Invest time and resources in continuous learning. Think about your own gaps where you are falling short, something that you want to learn, a problem that you are not able to solve, a problem that is going to cost you a lot hiring somebody on the outside, a techie, a software developer, a consultant, a strategist, somebody to help you redo your hiring process, your audit, your compliances, accounting, taxes, anything. Learn about it, what your accountant is telling you about your taxes. Okay, you need to do this, then you need to do this, and this is how much you need to pay. What else can you do? You want to save taxes? That's one way of a discussion. You want to pay taxes? That's another way of going into the discussion. But how much is too much? Think about it. Think long and deep. Attend workshops, online sessions. YouTube has everything. I'll tell you a story about YouTube. When I started my cleaning services business about 13 years ago, give or take, 13 years ago, give or take from now, I went to a shop, buy a carpet cleaning machine, a steam cleaning machine. Everybody saw it. The guy was selling me the carpet steam cleaning machine for $5,000. Another shop was selling me for $7,000. I was like, why $7,000? So it's the same, everything, motor, tank, hose. They're like, oh, for $2,000, we'll train you how to clean carpets. We'll teach you on the machine. Like, how hard can it be, like when 1,000 people are doing it out there? That day, back in 2012, 2013, when I went on YouTube, there was about 10 videos only about steam cleaning carpets, how to steam clean a carpet, how to use a machine. I could not find more than 15 videos, short to medium. I was like, all right, I'll be all right. I went to the machine shop. I went for a $5,000 machine. First house that I did, 1-bedroom apartment, took me an hour and a half to 2 hours to go in, clean up the carpets, and come back. So about 2 hours, give or take. By the time I left cleaning the carpets, you know how long it took me to clean say about 3-bedroom house, 3 bedrooms, living room? Any idea? Anyone? 1 hour I was done and out. Exactly. I parked the van. From the moment I park the van and the moment I can put my key and start it off is 1 hour. Because eventually I learn how to wrap up the hose. I think, progress. That's important. How do you do things? That's just an example. It's not applicable. You don't need to leave your NDIS business and go carpet cleaning. You can hire it for cheaper.
Sorry, Bobby, I just want to add up on this one. So I'm a quality conscious chartered accountant, right? People are asking how much for this and how much is for this. So I always saying, you're comparing the price, not the competency. So you are getting this 10 minutes financial health checkup or tax checkup, you are getting this problem. With me, I'm educating, so like a free. Right? So all of my clients are now 40% accountants. No one can cheat them in the market.
Yeah.
So they know how to do stuff.
Yeah.
Either it's a trust company, SMSF, business consulting, bucket company, here and there. So this is very, very common every day. How much? People are going for only the price.
Exactly.
So there's two ways.
Exactly.
Sometimes client is a problem. Client is not ready to pay. Sometimes competency is a problem.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know how to do.
Exactly.
It's happening in the market.
Exactly. And that's the same reason why I have stopped calling my accountant. I don't bother them anymore. They don't answer my phone call for the same reason. They're like, no, man, I don't want to talk to Bobby. Organize and prioritize, very important. I've got a few different slides about this. How do you organize your tasks? How do you prioritize? What's important right now and today to be or not to be? A big question. How do you do it? You need to be very precise about what's your goal. What's more important? Set your goal straight. Manage your time. What time do I go there? What time do I get here? The reason I do these evening events is because everybody's got plenty of time in the evening. Daytime, everybody's in the rush. I need to go to the office. I need to finish my accounts. I need to call this person before 5 o'clock. They'll be gone after 5. They will not answer the phone. Oh, that OT is not available after 3 o'clock. Oh, today is Wednesday. Oh, no, they're not working today. Oh, man, I'm stuck. I've got to see a participant because I'm in this area. Too many questions during the day. The evening, we got plenty of time. So stay back. I'm here until 10, 11, whatever time you somebody. Until the last person leaves, I'm here. Even after that. So take time. But be precise about exactly what we are doing or what you are doing. And then keep evaluating about what the time that you spend. Did you learn something out of it? Did you gather something? Was something useful? Remember one thing, I've got a key mantra. Nothing out there that you spend time on is a time wasted, because that is a learning for you that you can take home, where to spend time, where not to spend time next time, and what exactly the questions you should have asked and what should you not have asked. But the next time you go into the similar meeting that can probably waste your time, be precise and ask the right questions. Stick to the topic. It probably is not the other person who's diverting from the entire agenda. It could be you. Or you could take control and realign the entire agenda in the conversation. That's about me, that's about them. But as we have gone through, we are supporting Smith Family Foundation, supporting the children in need for education. Now, I came across this through another journey. That's a story for another day. For $55, I'm not asking you to pay $55 a month, but we are doing $55 a month for a set number of kids out there who require that education, knowledge, people, kids from families living under poverty for various different reasons. Somebody can sign up with Smith Family Foundations and commit to donate only $55 a month. That will be going towards a child's education needs, at school, books, uniform, a lot of that stuff. The things that we get back from those children in writing the hand-drawn pictures, it is overwhelming. So it's just keeping us stuck. Dee there, she's cried on a thank you card we got from someone. I won't say much, Dee, so I know what's going to happen. What we ask for here is to help us to raise more funds for Smith Family Foundation. So if We do get some contributions from you guys. $5 you can do. Anything above $2 is tax deductible. My friend here, sorry, what's your name? Brijesh here can help you understand that if you pay anything about $2, okay, how much tax you save.
Depends upon the margin tax rate.
Yeah. So talk to him. He'll tell you exact dollar amount and the cents amount as well. But if you do $5, we give out one raffle ticket to you. If you do 20, we give out 5 raffle tickets to you. And around after that, before we go to food and after Q&A, we will be doing raffle, and we've got 2 $50 vouchers as a thank you gift. We'll pick on that. We'll pick somebody. Yeah? Good deal? Good deal?